Welcome my friends, Seven Gray here. Thank you for joining me for this episode today. Today I'm going out to salvage yards to look for parts for my truck, which was stolen about 6 weeks ago. Let's roll the intro and get into it. About 6 weeks ago, my Ford F-350 was stolen in Lakewood, Colorado, and today I'm fortunate that my friend Becky, which I stayed with for a number of weeks, probably 3 weeks, just after the truck was stolen, she's gone out of town for almost a week, and I've done house sitting for her a few times in the past, so I'm doing that again today, and this is a win-win scenario. I water her plants, feed the pets, take care of taking in the mail, other things like that, taking the trash out, all sorts of stuff like that, just to maintain the house while she's gone, and so she has peace of mind and doesn't have to worry about that. And in exchange, I have a place to stay with cooling inside. And so today I'm going out to salvage yards and looking for pieces and parts for my truck. I have a list here that I've made. I have about 6 parts I'm looking for: the seats for the front and rear, the seat belts for the front only, the sun visors are missing, there's a dash panel that goes right below the steering column on the dash that's missing, and then on the rear driver's side door panel that goes over the speaker, that part has all been cut out, which you can see in a previous video, and the tailgate. So those are the things I'm looking for at the salvage yard. Pretty much everything else I've been able to find online and have ordered. Salvage yard is going to be opening soon. I'm going to hit the road and head that direction. I'm still driving Steve's borrowed truck. I've had this truck for almost 6 weeks. I am so grateful to Steve. How many people would loan a vehicle for 6 weeks, especially one that's capable of towing my trailer? By the way, my trailer for the next week or so is parked down in Colorado Springs at Doug's house, which you've seen in previous videos. Thank you so much, Doug, for letting me park that there. Just makes it way easier just to have one vehicle. Now I'm staying at Becky's and be able to go search for parts this week. So hopefully I'll be wrapping things up and be able to get the truck back this week and be able to drive it. So anyway, I'm going to head in and go look for some parts. I'm not really experienced at salvage yards, so this is going to be just sort of research and figuring out things right now. I'm going to this place called LKQ. I've never been here before, and I understand it's pretty popular. I have a sheet that I've printed out with a number of vehicles that look like they might be a good fit. So gonna just sort of see what's involved in the process, see if I can find any seats and other parts that I need. I don't know that I'll buy anything today. Alright, I did the check-in and he printed out this long thing like a receipt here that has some extra trucks in it that may or may not be on my list. And now I'm entering out into the yard to try to find where these rows are and lot numbers that I have listed on these lists. Here's what I'm seeing. I have to say, this is sort of fun to go in here and be looking at these vehicles. Okay, I found one of the trucks that they listed on this sheet here. This is the red one that is listed here, and this is row T11 space 17, so gonna check it out. Actually, this doesn't have the rear seat on it. It does have a nice toolbox though. It's bent up a little bit. Oh, here's some seats in the back. It's probably not gonna work for me. These not great condition. Yeah, I don't think that this is what I'm looking for. And it's missing the interior piece and only one of the sunshades. I'm gonna keep looking. And here's another one here, but also not in great condition, not seats that I would want. And it looks like it's missing the other pieces I'm looking for. I suppose another possibility is just try to find one that's in good condition as far as the cushions and the framework, and then get it reupholstered. That may be what I'll end up having to do. So one of the things I don't think I've mentioned is why my truck was totaled. It wasn't because of the cost of the repairs, it was because the repair shop could not find the seats. And the requirement was that the seats had to be delivered to their shop, so they couldn't find seats to be delivered, so that's why it was totaled. And it was nothing to do with the dollar value of the repairs itself. So anyway, that is the situation. Hopefully I'll find some seats today. This is another one of the trucks not in great condition. It's maybe one part I could use here, this panel down here. No visors. Seats are really torn up, even the cushions. Although some of the upholstery is better on the backs. Maybe this back seat, although this is a particular, all this style is different than mine. This is another one, but with a brown interior. Seats are really chewed up here, and I want to have cushions that are, I think, in better condition if I'm going to reupholster them. Brown sun visors, but I don't think I want brown. Here's another one. As you can see, it's been pretty well gutted, and this is the tan interior. Tan visors up there, but I think I want gray. I've probably looked at about 8 or 10 trucks now and haven't showed all of those on video, but a lot of them, everything's gutted out of the inside. There's not even interiors there, and I haven't found any that have the parts that I need, so I'm not really hopeful at this point. I believe I have now looked at all of the trucks that were listed on my list, as well as the one the gentleman gave me. Did not find anything that matched what I needed, so I guess search will continue. I may have to look at Facebook Marketplace, eBay, or other resources. If you guys have any tips or hints on where to find replacement seats for 2001 Ford F350 Super Cab, it's extended cab, rear bench seat as well as the front seats. I had power seats with a console in the middle, so gray color, by the way. So welcome to some comments, some input, some suggestions on how to find some seats for my truck. Well, no luck today. I guess that's all I have for this episode. Thank you so much for all your input, your comments, and watching these videos that I make. Greatly appreciate it, as well as all your support with the GoFundMe fundraiser for my stolen truck. I'm hoping that I can get insurance to pay for this stuff here in the next month or two. But in the meantime, I'm using the GoFundMe money to make these purchases, like the seats that I'm looking for today. So greatly appreciative for the help there financially to get me through this sort of crisis situation. Really appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching. Savor the moment, and I'll see you in a future episode.